many things I'm hearing over and over anyway. So it's there, but by relationship, I can say I always have it on my head that by 20s, 20 somethings, I want to have a kid. I want to move out of my mom's house.
Yeah.
And start with someone in it.
Yeah.
We'll let you go first.
Why?
Give us time.
Yeah, give us time, man. I got too much airtime.
Exactly. He's looking to the side, so.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was fucking me when I was 18.
We were feeling too much
18?
Was I 18?
What are you 18? How are you 18, bro?
This is too much information.
Okay.
You're giving out ages.
Oh, yeah, I was 22.
This guy forgot 3 years of his life. 3 years.
He was being brutal. That's why.
Yeah.
Definitely. Relationships. The pressure to settle down.
This guy looking at me, bro. Talk to him.
No, I'm looking at you, but I'm looking at him myself.
I'm a baby, man.
Are you feeling the pressure?
No.
Are you feeling the pressure?
All right, I will go.
All right, Bruno, what do you say about like the pressure of settling down in a relationship? Like,
yeah, let's say it's
like when they ask, oh, so when was the first time you got, let me give you an example. When was the first time they ask you, like, oh, when you getting married? You guys been long dating or whatever, living together now, you have kids or you have one kid, time to get married now. When you getting married?
This is the thing I'm hearing over and over anyway. So it's there, but by relationship, I can say I always have it on my head that by 20s, 20 somethings, I want to have a kid. I want to move out of my mom's house.
Yeah.
And start with someone in it.
Yeah.
And luckily it happened. And
congrats.
So I can say, forgot what I'm going to say.
It's okay.
Hey.
Tell this part.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so it happens all right. I always had my target, and luckily it happens all like how we should. And in the time frame as well, I was expecting to be. So yeah, I can't really complain about it. The pressure wasn't much. It wasn't like, yeah, get this thing, do this. But I do understand the pressure.
Yeah.
And there is people that I know they are under pressure. They want to have kids, they want to have a family, they want to do this, they want to do that, but that's not happening. Relationships are not the same as they used to be back in the days.
No, that's a very important point. Yeah. Relationships are not the same as they used to be back in the days.
Yeah, man.
They're not.
The values are not the values are like, man.
They're different now.
Different values, different views. And there are different things in the back of it, but that's a long topic as well. So.
Yeah, we will dedicate an episode just to relationship for sure, man.
Yeah, another one for friendship.
Yeah. Don't forget about friendship.
Come on now.
Especially for him. So Rico, what are you saying? Relationship, settle down, pressure.
Man.
You know?
I'm trying to mind my words now because you gotta make me aware I talk too much. But what I can say, what I can say from my personal experience, I feel like there's this societal, if that's a word, societal pressures that you feel like you just have to have these certain things in place. When are you gonna get married?
By a certain age, you have to do this.
Yeah, your moms, your aunties, your sisters, your friends, everybody, your girlfriend, your wife, everyone's trying to put some pressure on you. As a man, you have to stay very calm and relax, right? But the pressures that show up is like when you're gonna have kids, when you're gonna get married, when you're gonna move out, when you're gonna get all of this stuff. But I feel like that happened in my own life too, right? Yeah. But I feel like my dynamic with those classical things is a bit different because I feel like in a lot of ways, seeing the previous generation, the examples I had to look at, I'm not really like excited to like do those things because who done it? They have seen doing it. Didn't really do it very well, respectfully. And so I did it respectfully. So I was like, if anything, I got two thoughts because I can be like, okay, I want to do it fast so I can do it the right way, or I just don't want to do it because no one has done it right. So it's like, what's the point, right? And those two things kind of happen in my mind a lot. But as an advice to you guys out there, I think that you have to always be in touch with yourself and who you actually want to be. First.
Know yourself first before committing to anyone.
Exactly. Because the moment you bring another person into your picture, to your game plan, to your life, you are also in a way, even if you're not saying it directly, you are also thinking to yourself that you are able to carry the burden of two. Even if she's not going to put all the burden of her life on you, but she's going to look, classically, she's going to look for you
the
as
expectations.
the leader.
Expectations.
Yeah, for the
cannot-
expectations and
yeah,
stuff like that.
There's nothing you can do,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Would you guys agree or am I bugging up?
No. You touch on, like I said, like we want to do a special episode just for that because we cannot cover everything on relationship in this case because there's so many things we can talk about, so many topics, so many details we can go into. But yeah, it's just I think relationship nowadays, like Bruno said, like it's different now. There's when you start dating, when you just knowing the person, you're not even dating, but just knowing each other, going out or things like that. There's already a kind of a certain pressure because she's expecting you to what you have done in your life already, what you achieved.
There you go.
So she's expecting a certain standards.
Yeah.
Like the ladies like to say nowadays, standards. Okay,
Yeah.
What is your standard? What she's expecting for you to have a nice job. It's not any job, but a nice job, reputable job that she can, maybe brag
Back to her
friends and family and things
not
like
to
that.
say that everyone
Yeah,
does
not
it.
everyone does it,
Know what I
but
mean?
in general, we're talking in general, not specific, but things like that.
Yeah.
So nowadays, like there's some men like they're kind of afraid now to commit. They can date and do whatever, but they're afraid to commit now to marriage and things like that because there's so much pressure, so many things going on that the person feels like, okay, let me get my thing together, my shit together, and then first, and then I will see if I can find someone that we can be together. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you guys have to say about that? Like that concept of like the concept of women wanting someone that already has like that shit put together.
We'll talk about that later.
If we already gone over
episode.
Yeah, we have like I said, we have to be.
I'm just going too deep.
Yeah.
I gotta relax.
Unless we're gonna do part 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
You right.
Yeah. But
I'm taking 10 minutes now.
That's.
I'm showing you 40 now.
No, definitely over. But this is fine, man. We're having fun. That's the main thing. We're having fun.
For sure.
So, what is like, what you guys feel like in terms of finding yourselves? Like, okay, you're adults now, have a job, family, or in a relationship. Do you have a moment to yourself, like you look from outside, like you go, oh, I'm where I need to be, or there's things missing. Like, what is missing? How can I get it?
We'll let you go first.
Why?
Give us time.
Yeah, give us time, man. I got too much air time.
Exactly. He's looking to the side, so
You know what I'm saying?
we'll let you go first.
Okay. I would say if I had to put in percentage, I would say 60% is done. There's 40% that still need to be, taken care of. Well, married. I wouldn't say it's a successful career, but hopefully we get there. But
You're working there. You working?
Yeah. I have a job that I'm happy with. I have a amazing wife, partner, best friend, and everything. So nothing to complain there. Yeah, that's a few things that I want to achieve, of course. So yeah, I would say 60% is, I say, done. There's still 40 to be.
You got time, innit?
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. When you what you said, just one thing at a time is like people are in the rush to do everything at once, but it doesn't work like that. Give yourself credit for everything you achieve in your life. Be grateful. Look at yourself. Say, I made it. I managed to do it. I set a goal and you achieve it. Give yourself credit. Give yourself credit. Don't say, oh, it's just this. Because the other one has this. I just had it. Nah, don't look at it like that. So,
What's the
anything?
question? What's the question?
How like like your identity now? Like when you look at your life in general, what
what's the vision?
What you vision like?
I heard
nowadays.
I heard that. I used to have a more, now no really. I still do it. But sometimes when they stop and think, like, for example, end of the year. When it goes end of the year, think like, what have I done this year?
Yeah.
What did it change? What
Yeah.
But if you think right at the moment, you're like, I didn't do nothing much. But you live like another 5 years, you look back and you're like, jeez.
A lot.
I've done a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of things happened. It might not have changed too much, but things happen. So when I look in my life, I can say I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right. There's a couple of things I need to do, of course, because we always move.
Life, yeah.
We gotta move. There's
when
no
you achieve something, you want more.
You gotta move. But yeah, there's things I want to do. Maybe I need to calm down and think properly and start stepping how I should step, or at least, trying to achieve anything, or maybe don't put too much on me.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know, rely more on other people. I don't do that too much. But maybe I should. You never know. But yeah, reality is, my goals are there. I then need to find out a way to achieve them.
Yeah.
I'm working there and I know they're achievable. So can be done. So yeah, I would say, most of it is there. And my life is settled. Everything is in place, I can say.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's perfect because nothing is perfect.
Yeah.
It's like,
let's be honest.
At least even if you wanna say it's perfect, like
there's always something. Yeah.
We humans were never happy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So but talking wise, it's all right. I'm happy with my life.
Yeah.
No,
I'm very happy.
If you have to put a number there, what do you say?
Ooh, for what I want, jeez.
Oh my God!
It might be
even 50%. Don't say that.
It's 50. I would say 50. It's more than 50. Come on, it's more than 50.
Bro. Don't do that.
I can say 70.
I'm calling Madame right away.
70 for sure.
This guy want to big.
I would say 70 for sure. Man. 70. Maybe because I'm putting too much on me.
Pressure.
I want to do so much that I feel like, but
I haven't done nothing yet.
I would say 70.
Okay, that's good.
70 at least.
That's good.
That's a good number. That's a good number.
Yeah.
And even you saying it like that, that's why I'm gonna go and start with my number too. I think it's at 40% right now for sure. For me, guaranteed. But in a lot of ways, a lot of stuff has definitely improved. I think so. I believe so. I feel like it too. So, and I feel like that's the biggest thing that I have to like bring it to you guys as well. It's like going back to the whole comparison thing. As much as it is a whole world full of people, your journey is your journey. And you have to understand that your pace is your pace. And you have to go through but you just can't stop. That's the only thing you cannot do. There's no excuse for that. So in terms of that, I'm very much proud of myself. I changed a lot. I learned a lot. I've had a lot of experiences that I didn't have a couple years ago. But there's room for so much more. There's so much more that I have to do. So much more that I have to learn about my own self. And then the goals is getting there for sure. But I get to take some stuff off my list. So I'm happy and proud of myself. It's came a long way. So
that's good. That's good, man.
You know?
We're all proud, man.
Yeah, continue on, eh?
That's it.
Yeah.
Like
you said, it's a journey.
Exactly.
It's a journey, it's a process.
But it's possible.
Don't rush. Take your time. So, any advice you guys can give, let's say,
the people around there?
Not just the people, but first, before going to people, like if you can give advice to your younger self, like let's say a 20-year-old Bruno, or 25, because we men, we like to
20,
play
20, 25. I was already like, nah. I need to be on 20, man. 25 is too much.
Okay, 20.
They're like on top of the thing. The 20 me.
Yeah, what you will say to your 20?
Thing is, we know too much now, innit? But at that time there, I would say, save money. Look into invest your money somewhere. Like how you say, study yourself, equip yourself, like learn everything that you can learn. Everything. Take any opportunity that you can take.
Yeah.
And be Bruno. That's the most important one.
Yeah, man. The Bruno part is definitely my
But one thing that I would say really, really,
if you had to choose one,
is what I would say investments. Learn to invest your money, your time, and things. Man. Learn to invest, man, because it pays.
Yeah,
it pays off. If I knew by 20, if someone told me, listen, you can do this, and then you're gonna get this, I would be there.
Yeah,
because I see like like Enrico say, everyone have their own journey.
Yeah.
It happens, isn't it?
Mm.
But people, when they were 20, they were told, listen, work this much money, buy this house.
Mm.
And now what? They bought a house. The house is theirs, and the house has value.
Mhm.
So that's another house you can sell to buy another house.
Yeah.
And then it's start like just growing.
And you have we are living in a world like we have the Airbnbs and things.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need to live in the house. You can buy it and make your
Make
Airbnb
it work for you. Yeah.
Make work for you.
Yeah.
The house itself is gonna pay itself.
Yeah.
And you're gonna
It's
still
like,
get some
investments, innit?
extra. Yeah.
But that's something that no one told us about when we were 20.
No, they don't tell you that. It's not even in
It's
school.
true.
They tell you that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't tell you that.
So you have to learn. Like,
Like you go to school for what?
Yeah, exactly.
exactly. Man.
Learn mathematics and speak Portuguese. People, man.
Yeah.
What you say, Rico?
Man,
What advice you give to your 20-year-old?
so my 20-year-old self, I say two things, man.
Mm.
Don't think too much and just do it.
Okay.
Don't think too much, just do it. And like, I'm still something Bruno because he says some good stuff. Like, take every opportunity you get. You know, take every opportunity you get and invest for sure. I'd say that too. Invest even if it's just £5.
Exactly.
Something. £1.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Just the same way that you're working, make the money work too.
Exactly.
Yeah, from as early as you can start. Why? Because all of this compound interest, it picks up with the years. You know, man, you get to say different stuff as much as you invest, even just £5 a month, whatever. Just put some money aside. And don't think too much because your own self, your mind, because of the current situation you were in, is not able to see the future. It's not able to see how things turn out. No one can. But if you never try something, you're never going to know. So just don't think too much, invest, and think of opportunities. For sure.
True say.
What about you, man?
Me? Oh my God. What my 20 yourself was doing at the time?
Yeah, no, innit? Play football.
Yeah, when I was in Portugal. Oof. What was that?
Nah, you're not in Portugal now.
20, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
How?
That was 2020. 2020. No. That was on
20 what?
2010.
No.
Yeah.
No.
2010?
What's 2010?
Yeah.
No.
This is quick maths, bro.
No, I came here. I was 23, bro. What are you talking about?
Sana.
That was 2010.
Yeah, I was 20 in 2010. Bro, 90s, bro. Do your count.
Yeah, I'm 90s and I came here when I was 18.
We're revealing too much.
18?
Was I 18?
Well, no, 18. How are you 18, bro?
This is too much information.
Okay.
You're giving out ages.
Oh, yeah, I was 22.
This guy forgot 3 years of his life.
3 years. He was being Bruno. That's why. Too much Bruno.
Shout out to Bruno, man.
Being Bruno.
For sure.
Hey.
That's okay. It's all right. Don't think about it right now.
Now, I was 22. I was good later.
Yeah, it's fine. You know what I mean? It's okay.
Oh, my God. Oh, wow. So, 20. But I would say to him, you know, there's some, like you guys was, I'll pick on you guys as well. Like some opportunities that were missed because at the time my mind was on different things. I would say study, not just study for the sake of studying because someone told you or your parents told you I need to go to school, but study things that would be helpful for you in the future. Learn things. Don't just play PlayStation like we were doing or play football all the time. But yeah, I'll actually put some work on educating yourself.
Yeah.
Like Bruno said, equip yourself with the best, best tools possible. And I would say invest as well, but I don't think at the time I was working, so it would be almost impossible for me to invest. But I would say just that, educate myself, and she was. I think by now I would definitely be in a much better position. I would say.
You're rich, innit?
Yeah.
I got the
Dollar signs.
making it rain.
Dollar signs.
Make it rain.
For sure.
All right. Before we end, was a very serious topic. Of course, we have some laughs, but let's end on a good note, on a funny note. So, any moment that you had like a funny moment, like you look and say, like you adult, but a funny moment in that adulthood that you go, oh wow, why did I do this? You go like, oh,
You start, bro.
you want me to start?
Yeah, you start.
Well, I would say, cooking. I never learned how to cook. My mom is an excellent cook, but I never learned anything from her. And then when I started living by myself, I started doing some random ass dishes, bro. Like I did most of the time I was just mixing things that were not supposed to be mixed together. Doing some roast chicken, bow, like it was, yeah. Most of the time I was just cooking just for the sake, say, okay, I have food. It wasn't tasting good, bro. I'll tell you that.
That's mad.
Yeah, I would say my main funny moments was just me cooking random ass things, bro. Yeah.
But you're talking about like moments when you realize like I would never thought I would be doing this. Or
like like you're doing something, but you go like I'm a grown up. Why I'm doing this? Or I'm a grown up. Why this?
Man, I got one. I got one.
Like, but it's funny for you because you even laugh at yourself. Like you can laugh at yourself. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god, I got one.
Okay then, no, go ahead.
Man, and this involves you too, bro. I remember this one time, yeah. It was me, my friend Cameron, and him.
Oh, I think I know.
And we were driving around London without no license. We were just driving around London, no license. The maddest shit ever, bro. I can't even explain it, bro. We were just driving around with no license. And then we were somewhere. And then we got into a car crash. Out of nowhere, with an Uber driver or something. Right?
It was a London Bridge.
Yeah, London Bridge. And we had no license, nothing. And I just, as soon as we crashed, I just think to myself, why am I doing this? Why am I living this life? You know what I'm saying? I was like, I knew wanted to end like this. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, man, that was like a crazy moment in my life when I was growing up, man.
Is that you don't know anything? Nothing.
Nothing coming, man.
Oh.
Just maybe getting the bus without paying or getting the train without paying.
I'm
maybe.
not gonna say.
But
that's on my phone.
Yeah, exactly.
You do some self-snitching. Self-snitching. I said, Cookie, this guy will car crash.
Yeah, if I get the train delay all the time, don't give me money back. So
yeah, true self. Yeah, true self.
Maybe one of those. What else? Let me see. There's not really much now. Now that I think now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exemplary.
It's not true.
I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
Exemplary guy.
Yeah, we are saying too much. Can you cut that? Cut that part, man. Cut that part. What I said. No problem. I don't know.
Don't worry. It's already more than 5 years. It's fine, bro.
I don't know.
It's already. Nobody's coming after you, man.
No, man. We even set a location.
Talk about self-snitching, man. The full package.
Nah,
the full package.
I got too comfortable.
But hey, guys, it was the end of the episode. Thank you for listening. If you stayed until the end, thank you for staying with us, for bearing with us. We probably talk a lot of nonsense.
We did.
And you probably say, oh, what kind of nonsense this guy's talking? He's talking rubbish, man. But anyways, man. Hope you like it. Hope you had fun. Hope you maybe learned something from us. Make sure leave your comments. Tell us what you think, and anything that you think that we can improve on. Let us know as well. And reminder, don't forget to leave us like suggestion of the next topic that you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah.
And if you want us to talk either in Portuguese or English, whatever.
Yeah. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
We might even do a pool or something.
Yeah,
like that.
so we might even some episodes we might do it English, other episodes we might do in Portuguese, depending on what your preference or the topic itself. If you're more related to the Portuguese side, let's say. But yeah, final thoughts. How you felt, Rico? Like
it was great, man. The final thoughts I could say, adulthood and growing up is always a challenge. It's very specific to all of us. But the most important thing that we have to know is that we have to do it. and we just have to try.
Yeah.
And don't put too much pressure on yourself on how things turn out, but just live and enjoy. You know, be happy. Remember, there's one life, and we all get to live it, and it's a blessing in itself. There's so many good things out there. So enjoy.
Bruno,
Luckily.
any final thoughts?
I was talking about adulthood. I would say, yeah, Rick already said about embracing everything, innit? One thing I would say is love yourself, love the people around you.
Yeah.
Make sure you do good and see good in people as well. But not everyone is bad. I know there's a lot of bad there, but see good in people as well.
It's true.
And yeah, be happy, man. You only live once.
Yeah, one life.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, man. I'll gather everybody's words and use as mine as well. Just be yourself, you know, and learn. If you don't love yourself, learn how to love yourself, understand yourself, others around you. Everybody is important. Even a little child is important in your life. So it can make you laugh even when you don't want to laugh. So yeah. Just it, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Comment, like,
subscribe
if you're new. Of course, many of you will be new. And share. Family, friends, uncles, aunties, cousins, everyone.
Everybody.
Bus driver, Uber driver, whoever. Just share, man. Put it out there. Yeah. We're coming next in what? 2 weeks?
That's 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. Let's see what we're talking about. What craziness we gotta get into.
All right, cool.
All right, guys. We are the 3 Musketeers.
Funnier. Let's go.